Hello and welcome back to the life cycle of my wet set. Today is day 6 and I did have to get up super early this morning and go pick up some computer equipment. So I didn't have time to actually do my hair and film it. So I just threw it up in a turban, and so I will be doing all of that now. I will go ahead and take this out. I didn't brush out my hair from yesterday. It actually kind of works out well because I twist my hair and kind of put it in this little weird twist when I put a turban on. So kind of worked out perfectly. It was halfway there in the twist from yesterday's style or last time's style. So let's go ahead and now I have to admit, like, my hair is starting to feel kind of gross. This is, you can totally see that it's getting really, really frizzy. It's actually raining quite a bit today. And even though I had the turban on, just the humidity in the air, and I did sleep with the windows open last night, and it rained a lot last night, so I'm sure some of this humidity is, you can see my hair is just kind of starting to fall quite a bit. It's lost its luster, it's lost its nice waves, but I'm going to be doing a half up, half down hairstyle today, and we're going to use whatever I have left in these curls, and we are going to make it work, damn it. But this is pretty normal for me. It starts to, really get super frizzy. You can see the volume is just kind of ridiculous. The curls aren't really staying together with themselves. They're separating a lot, but that is my hair, and that is exactly why I wanted to do this series, so you can see exactly what it does. But even though it's not at its best, it's definitely in its geriatric stage, I think, at this point. So we just need to give it a little bit of support and some structure and give it a lot more guidance to get it to, look nice and kind of fake it that our hair looks fantastic. So the top part of the half up, half down is going to be another kind of signature style that I do a lot. And I actually did a video of it. It's the 1940s half up, half down. And it's weird. It's like every time I do it, it's the same process. It's the exact same kind of roll the way I do it. But depending on how my, hair is curling or not curling, it looks different just about every time. So I actually like that about this style. And then in the back, I'm gonna put it back in a barrette. But instead of just kind of gathering it and put it in a barrette, I have these lovely long, really long barrettes. I actually am going to gather it in a hairnet, in a bun size hairnet. And it's kind of a mini chignon, depending on how smooth I can get the back of my hair. Sometimes it'll just look like a big kind of curly bunch in there, and sometimes I can actually smooth it to where it's kind of curling under. If I'm lucky, I can get the sides to kind of curl up. There's a famous picture of, I think it's Lana Turner, who has this beautiful chignon, and if I were to flat iron my hair and kind of make it do that, it would look that smooth. And if your hair is straight and you can get that lovely curl and that kind of that page boy underneath, then it looks amazing and I love it. And having a hairnet, the bun size hairnet, really helps to kind of keep that chignon style, that shape in there. So We are going to start with the top. I always get that done first to kind of get it out of the way. So same thing as we've done before, we're going to part down behind the ear. Section that off for a moment. And part the other side. Same thing, right behind the ear. And section this off as well. Get that out of the way. The rest of this I'm just going to pull back with a hair tie just to keep it out of the way. So we're going to do just a general basic pin curl on this side. You can do basically the same thing as on this side, where pull it forward, twist a little bit, and clip it. If you need to have more volume, more oomph on this side, and you want to use that tail as kind of filler to fill that section in, you can do it that way. I like having just the pin curl because I already have a lot of curls. I don't necessarily need to have that extra. So again, I'm going to tease a little bit because I want to make sure I've got some good volume. Smooth it out. And the great thing about doing the pin curl on this side is it does not have to be perfect, because for the most part, it's going to get covered up by the other side. You really just want to create this part, and the pin curl just does that really, really well. So just kind of curl that up, secure it with a few bobby pins. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So don't spend too much time on trying to perfect this. This right here, this whole section, like from here to here, is really the part that you want to, make sure that that looks good, because the rest of this is just going to get covered over from the other side. So once again, I'm going to tease mostly in this area, because I want to make sure that I have some volume. A little bit of pomade. So normally day 6 and 7, if I was doing my hair every single day, again, if I was, working outside of the home, if I was doing my hair all the time, one of the days during the week, I probably would have worn my hair in a turban, or I would have saved it for the end of the week when my hair's not looking so great, and so I can wear a turban or even a snood, just to kind of, again, either preserve or hide my hair. So I want to make sure that this end portion is nicely brushed out and has some pomade on it, because we're gonna use those curls. So just smooth everything out. So here you're going to take this section here, again, roll it maybe once or twice, and then push it forward. So you're creating, again, clearly I like these like push forward pompadour type hairstyles, but it's the best way for me to get a little bit of height. And then we're using 2 bobby pins in a crisscross manner. I hope that you can see this. And that's just to really secure that there. So then again, we have this lovely tail that depends on how long your hair is. You may have a small tail, you may have a longer tail. If you do have a super long tail, if your hair is really, really long, I really recommend kind of halving it like this, taking the length of it and maybe halving it up and attaching this end tail to the back and then just kind of rearranging this part. That will really help to just kind of make that a little bit smaller rather than having this whole long tail here. So I'm gonna secure this a little bit more. And I'm just gonna start to separate this just a little bit and kind of see where we want to place these curls. And this is exactly why it looks different every time, because it's, you know, however my hair has been set throughout the week has slightly changed the curl pattern. And then, you know, it's just, hair is just different. Just kind of pin this up however you are comfortable. Lots of futzing, lots of pinning. Okay, it's not looking too bad. Now I do really like it when I have a curl that kind of comes down here. If you have longer hair and you can kind of bring a lot of this forward, it looks really nice if you have this kind of swoopy curl that goes across the front. You just have to figure out a good way for you to secure you know, the beginning part of that and also the end part. So when, you know, you're out and about, and if you have even slightly a gust of wind, you don't want that to all come out and, you know, look disheveled. So making sure that that's nice and secure, either with pins or just with a crap ton of hairspray, whatever works for you. Just make sure that that part is nice and secure. So just want some of these little ones to kind of sit down. There we go. So if your hair's still pretty curly, if, like, you know, you've done this on day 2 or 3 and you've got some really nice curls, you can get some fantastic you know, little pin curls all around here, and it just, to me, it looks really cute just to have these kind of cascading curls. That guy is going to, yeah, see this one's starting to kind of work its way out. So I need to secure him a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So again, this is the half up, half down. So you can either just wear it, whoops, just like this, and brush out if your curls are looking nice, if you still have some good wave, if you've got a good bit of fluff. This is a great look, just like this. It also works really good with a snood or just a regular hairnet. Again, if your waves are looking really nice, then go ahead and just put it in a hairnet and show off those waves. Just putting a little bit of pomade to kind of smooth the crown a little bit. Now this is a little bit of a tricky part because I try and put my hair in the hairnet first, and then I will put the barrette over it. And I try to clip the barrette on top of the hairnet because I don't want to clip it first and then put the hairnet over the clip. I kind of want it to be almost a seamless. You're going to see the hairnet because it's a hairnet, but I want to utilize the clip to hold on to the hairnet. And sometimes it can be a little tricky, especially if you're really trying to do a full chignon, which would be more of this kind of look, where it's fully folded under, but obviously I have quite a bit of wave left. So it's not going to give you that nice smooth chignon look. But what I can do is get this is again my bun size or chignon size hairnet, and I'm going to gather it all and try to fold it under as I'm putting it in the net. I'm trying to create this chignon look here. Make sure it's all in there securely. Okay, so what I do is then I hold where the top part of the hairnet starts and just try and line up my clip right at the same level, so it just clips in and holds on to the hairnet. Okay, so now I'm just going to try and spray down Okay, so we've got a nice little clip, and if you have a really beautiful hair clip or hair barrette, this is perfect for that. I like these because they're long and they just kind of span the whole width, and my hair's really thick, so it actually holds it. But we've got all of the bottom part just kind of gathered in a bun, in a bun size hairnet. So that's it. My neighbor has decided to mow their lawn today, even though it has been raining for hours. So I guess that's time to end our video then. So again, this is day 6, and obviously we started out with, you know, a little bit frizzy hair. It's kind of starting to lose its luster, but we can still create, you know, nice structured hairstyles even with something that's not starting out so well. So they're getting much louder, and I'm going to end this here. Thank you again for joining me on this journey, and I will see you next time. Bye.